And at Rich, Louise Slaughter's campaign calls Coulter the patron saint of Republican extremism. But Coulter makes no apologies for stirring things up. Coulter charmed her audience with her well-known wit and biting comments, mostly about Democrats and President Obama. Now that Mr. Obama has a record, she said, many independent voters who voted for him in 2008 won't this time around.
Obama is someone they'd really like, except for his policies. He'd be a great next-door neighbor.
About 150 people paid $150 each to hear Coulter. She picked apart a range of Democratic positions on the issues, including the president's Affordable Health Care Act.
So now our entire health care system will be run by the people who run the Department of Motor Vehicles. You know those incredibly long lines at the DMV? Now imagine you're standing in one of those lines, but you're wearing a cloth robe that's open and back. That's Obamacare.
About Republican candidate Mitt Romney, Coulter said she was an early supporter.
Romney really is the perfect candidate, not only the perfect candidate, but the perfect president we need right now.
Coulter's appearance here prompted Congresswoman Louise Slaughter's campaign to call her an extreme right-wing shock pundit. Slaughter asked her Republican opponent, Maggie Brooks, to denounce the fundraiser. But Brooks said she attended the luncheon as a loyal Republican supporting her party, and that federal campaign laws prohibit her campaign from benefiting from the fundraising event. And she said Slaughter is the extremist with her comments about Republicans and Nazis.
It's sort of like an old German Nazi movement.
I certainly don't agree with everything Coulter has said. I certainly don't agree with everything that I've heard Louise Slaughter say. And you want to talk about extremes. I mean, this coming from a woman who called Republicans Nazis and said we were all coming to Washington to kill women.
We called Congresswoman Slaughter's campaign headquarters, but they did not make her available to answer questions today. A spokesman said her Nazi comment was referring to Republican legislation, which she called extreme.
And did Coulter take any questions from reporters like yourself?
Well, I was actually the only reporter there from the TV media. No, but she did take questions from members of the audience, and she did answer those questions in a pretty straightforward way. She did say at the end, though, the 2012 election is the Republicans' only shot. After that, it's lights out for America, lights out for the world.
All right. Ray Lovato with our report tonight. Thanks very much, Ray.